Line here. Today I'm going to show you how to make raw pizza. I had some leftover Portobello mushroom caps, so I'm going to make 2 mini pizzas today. What you're going to want to do first off is get the insides of the mushroom and kind of scrape it out into a blender. You don't want to waste any of it and throw any of it away because you can totally use that for part of your sauce. So you scrape the insides and the stem, put it in a blender for them to both look like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. So you put that in your blender, add 1 small tiny tomato, probably about like that size, and I added about 6 sun-dried tomatoes. But the key is the blender is probably not going to blend it to a creamy sauce right away, so you're going to want to put your sun-dried tomatoes in about a half a cup of water to a cup of water for at least 8 or 9 hours. I let mine sit for like over 24 hours to make it super saucy. So you're going to put that, 1 tiny clove of garlic, your mushroom pieces, a really tiny tomato or medium-ish to tiny tomato into the blender. You're going to blend it real fine. Now some blenders that may not be, you know, like the most best quality may need some water to make it more creamy. I like to add the sun-dried tomato water to it so it gives it even more of that nice dried tomato flavor to it. So then it'll end up like this. And I made a bunch. So this will be great for tacos later, or it'll be great for like a salad. It's really good stuff. So it'll make it a nice little cream garlicky flavor. Then you're going to want to get your cashews and nutritional yeast, which is my favorite cheese ever, and do about a half a cup of the cashews. I use about 3 tablespoons of the nutritional yeast this time because I like it super cheesy for my pizzas. You can always do like 1 or 2 if you want. But I did that and ground it up to like a nice powder, chunky powder here. And then you just want to add about 3 tablespoons of water to that to make it a nice creamy cheese. Mix it up real nice. So it just makes it a little creamier, less chunky. Now most people put their cheese on top of their pizzas. I definitely use it as the bottom layer because for one, it's not sprinkly like real cheese and it's just kind of a creamy top, and I want the sauce to show more so it'll give you that visual of the pizza. So go ahead and just put like a nice chunk on top of your mushroom. It's kind of like making the mushroom sandwiches, which I showed earlier, but a little more tomatoey and add more basil to it. You just kind of move it around the top here. Like so. It's really easy to make. It only takes like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes depending how much effort you want to put into it. So it kind of looks like that. And then I'm going to put my chunky tomato sauce on top, which makes it so good and smoky. Now you can add little chunks of tomato on top too if you want. But I prefer to switch it out with radish and broccoli instead to kind of give you a different flavor because your sauce is going to be extremely tomatoey. And get your basil. Rinse it off real well and just kind of sprinkle it on top there. You can add extra garlic or any toppings you want, but I really like radishes and broccoli for mine. So then I'm going to add my little fake pepperoni radishes. And it gives you that look. Go. And lastly, for your broccoli, I'm going to sprinkle it on top. So instead of having the cheese sprinkled on top like you would like a regular pizza, I just do raw broccoli. So there you go, and that's about it. And you're gonna have a lot of leftover sauce, so you can use that for spaghetti, or you can even use that for sandwiches. Like I said, I'm gonna use it for like a raw taco later, and I know you can use it for salad dressing. Then there you got it. Got yourself raw pizza. It's really, really good, and especially when you have like people over, or even kids like it too. It makes them not really think of it as vegetables. Yeah, it was really good. So I suggest doing that, or what you could do too with cheeses, which I thought about doing too, but I like my cheese usually creamy. You can always just put the cashews in the blender with the nutritional yeast and then just sprinkle that on top instead of making it creamy, but I prefer it creamy. So that's about it, and I hope you enjoy your pizzas and all your different kind of mushroom treats. So have a good day.